Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a great, wonderful day. This one is going to take a little after-the-fact explaining. Because, well, story of my life. So I get a call about 9:30 on a Sunday night. Of course, this stuff can't happen during normal business hours. It has to happen at a very inconvenient time. Because, hate to actually get something done or fixed in time. So you get a call from the tenant saying there's water on the floor and she don't have any hot water. Well, great. Usually that means water heater needs replaced. Well, wasn't sure, but what am I going to do at 9:30? Everything's closed. I can't really just go out and get another water heater. But we go over because, well, you have to. So kind of the big reason why I live where I live is I'm close and convenient to everything. So it takes me 15 minutes legally, but of course it took me 10 minutes to get there. So I breeze on over. And this happens to be a gas service. Very, very, very rarely do I ever have problems with gas. So when there is a problem, that's very concerning because you don't run into it a lot. So I go over, the no pilot light, there's no flames, so that's obviously out. And I noticed that the water was coming from the pressure relief valve, which is a little concerning, but fortunately just a drip, and it didn't look like it was tripped, like there was a real problem. So I was hoping, okay, just pressure relief valve, no problem. So at least the water leak wasn't a big concern to me. But again, the pilot light went out and the flame went out. That's a little more concerning. That rarely happens when you're dealing with gas service. So I was thinking either A, somebody didn't pay the gas bill, or service was cut off because there was a problem, or, malfunction or whatever the case. So I was kind of debating. So I kind of looked around. I didn't see anything on the way there. So I didn't think it was something that they cut off. So my first step was I wanted to see if the furnace worked, to find out that if they do or do not have gas. But before I trust just turning up the furnace to see if they have gas, kind of sniffed around, made sure I didn't smell anything, made sure there was no leaks, did a visual inspection, make sure nothing looks abnormal, because you don't want to test the gas the wrong way. So everything seemed fine. So sniffed around, nothing seemed bad. So I go up, turn the furnace up, go down. Furnace kicks on, furnace is running, so I know they got gas service. That's a plus. Still don't explain why that's off, and I didn't pay a lot of attention. I just knew it worked. So, okay, we're doing good there. So, we'll give it a try. So, I lit the pilot. I lit the hot water heater again, reignited it, and I got this. Now, I don't know how much you know about whatever, but something did not look kosher. I did not like the way this looked. The flame just did not seem right. I'm used to gas being a nice kind of bluish flame. And kind of, well, they that hot because it's cooling, but, a nice bluish flame. So, this was not, as you can see. So it comes back to the question is it a water heater problem or is there a service problem? So then I look at the furnace itself and I got this. Well, that don't look right either. So that was a bit of a concern. I didn't like the way that flame looked either. And it kept fluctuating. It would go whoop and loop, whoop, whoop. Go up and down, up and down. So I wasn't very comfortable with that. So, again, part of being in the business for 30 years, you get contacts. So I call one of our contacts, who's a furnace guy. I send him the videos, say, is this something I got to worry about now? You know, it's gas, I'm a little concerned. I don't, it's gas. It freaks me out. So he said, looks like something that might need attention, but it's not something that is an emergency. So he said it should be fine overnight, just take care of it in the morning. So, okay, great. So the furnace guy came over in the morning and checked everything out. He says, it doesn't seem correct, but also it did not seem like he wasn't sure. So he said, call the gas company and have them come out and do an inspection. So I said, okay, that's reasonable. So we called the gas company, they came out. At first, they checked the pressure, they checked for leaks. I said, don't see no leaks. The pressure's high, but he says that can happen in the winter, which I didn't know. They actually bump up when there's a high demand, they bump up the pressure. So he said, pressure is kind of high, but he says, it should not cause a problem. And then we notice a noise. Wow, nice shadow. A noise. Was that dramatic enough? A noise. So the meter is making a really funky noise. Well, that piqued his interest. He got the look. It's not supposed to do that. So, he wound up replacing the meter. So far, haven't got a call back. It's been about 2 days, no call back, so that's a good thing. So, what was wrong? Not sure. What happened again? Not sure. So, just one of those oddities, which is pretty standard, pretty usual. Our whole life is full of these oddities. But it's even great when you talk to professionals who say, it doesn't seem right, but I don't know. So, there you go. I hope you have a much more quiet and uneventful week than I do. Till next time, have a great, wonderful day, and we'll see what happens next.